January, and I'm in short sleeves. You really just you can't ask for much more than that. It was beautiful outside today. How you doing, YouTube? I actually came out to the garage. I'm gonna do kind of a quick update on the workbench, and I came out to kind of locate some material. I need to find out what I've got left. Is this bench is gone far more than what I originally started with. This thing has eaten up way more material than I thought it would, and it's doing it very quickly. However, originally I just kind of wanted a workbench, something simple, not that much, and well, I mean, with anybody that thinks outside the box, one idea rolls into another, and then another, and then another, and the next thing you know, you're out of material. It's funny how that happens, isn't it? Anyway, so what I've got, I pretty much had to rearrange. The guy that's supposed to take this is actually in Lubbock doing his twin engine rating, and so I kind of just shoved it over here as where it was on the other side of the garage. We had a winter storm come in the other day. We only had like a high of 40, which is not abnormal for us. Had a little bit of blowing snow on it, and actually I thought it was going to drop a lot more snow. And so with that, I actually wanted to park my pickup in here and not have to deal with wiping the snow off of it, which worked out good for me. And actually, just come to think of it, being that I haven't been in here at all, I haven't been in here the past couple days. Actually, it was right around 51, 52 degrees, give or take. So, I mean, it's a little cool in here, but I mean, actually, I think my basement's just as cool, if not maybe a little bit cooler than it is out here. So anyway, I just kind of came out to do some locating on material, and like I said, with a winter storm coming in, and then here within the next month or two, we're going to get down into frigid temperatures for this area of Texas anyway. And actually, I haven't been in here for past, actually it's been nearly a week. We actually had stock show. We were dealing with that, and I know come next week I'm going to be driving to Colorado. I've got to drive a truck up there and gather some more hay. So definitely going to be out of pocket for probably 2 days on that run. And actually, I've been having some trouble with my welder. The last 2 weeks that I was off, I'm really having some trouble with my regulator. I put a new bottle on it because my other one ran out, and I had to make like a quick trip an hour down the road and swap it out. And when I did, I put it back on, changed nothing, immediately had problems with the regulator. So I thought, well, maybe I bumped the adjustment. Maybe there was something I did or something that I didn't notice that I did when I took the previous bottle off. So I adjusted again, and then I used it for a little while. I shut it off, went to grinding, did some measuring, some cutting, and, so need to tack this place, okay, well, go to try to weld again or tack weld again, and I mean, the adjustment just so far off, it's unreal. So made another adjustment, and then from there, it's every time I turn this thing on, I'm having to make a new adjustment. And I'm not really sure what that is. I've never seen that before on a welder. So somebody actually pointed out that some of these regulators you can actually take apart and clean them on the inside, put them back together, and should work just fine. He said he's heard of that once or twice, but not very often. I think I can take this one apart. I really don't want to have to buy a new one. I mean, especially right now, I can't swing it right now. I really can't. I'm trying to put forth some funds to the house. I'm actually trying to search for a desk on the inside of the house, and would like to have a place to work inside the house if it's too cold up here in the garage. And so for right now, I mean, I'm really getting eager to getting back to work on the stuff that I need to be working on. I don't need to be working on these benches. I like to put some, what do they say, burn up to midnight oil on the lathe or on the welder. I'd like to get back to building my rigs and stuff, but until I can get everything in here built, I'm kind of forced to release my hands. But as you can see, I was going to drill a couple pieces and decided to pull out the drill press, and I've got my bandsaw moved over here now, and all this material here is, I'm hoping I've got a way for that to move. So let's take a look here. Obviously from here to here, I'm gonna have cabinets, you know, just, it's probably only gonna come out about a foot or so. So this way I can have some type of storage up here, and then from, you know, here down, whatnot, I'm gonna have this pegboard pieces here so that I can hang things like my cordless drills, miscellaneous tools, things like that. Still undecided as far as what top I want to put on this thing. I haven't got a clue on how I want to top it. And I don't know if you've noticed, but I've got dividers in here, and all these I plan to, this raw material that I have, I'd like to be able to kind of build a little flap right here that I can fold down or up and just shove my raw material in. And this will hold 7 foot worth of material. And then also here, I found a spot to put my drawers. I've got these things about as square as you're gonna get. I mean, the distance, the height, the everything, all the way around, any further off and it's gonna be out of square. So I still have yet to put the other 2 on, if I make it that far, and I may not. And then right here, I was kind of undecided on what I'm going to do with this empty spot right here. But what I'd like to do is build another cabinet, and anything that's under 2 feet, I'd like to do a couple shelves in here. Anything that's under 2 feet, this way I can store it in here. I think it'll really help out my space wise. And as far as floors or how I'm going to set on that, I think just expanded metal is going to be the smartest route. I mean, at that rate, if any dust or any rust or anything like that falls off of it, it'll just go straight to the floor. I can stick a vacuum in there, vacuum it out. I still got to build the doors for the cabinets in this area, and then also I kind of wanted to come midway in and about halfway out inside here, so about right in here, all the way across on both of these is just make one solid shelf. And I'm not sure if I want to wall this off or if I want to continuously just keep it continuously. But I'm thinking if I just brace it here in the middle and just have one beam running straight across where these 2 compartments can interconnect, I don't think is going to make a big difference. That actually would save me on material, but still not sure yet on what I'm wanting to do. But I'm getting eager for it, man. I am really, really excited about this. I'm kind of bummed out to lose my window, but in reality, it was covered up with the blinds to begin with. So later on, I may end up just having the window taken out and just put a piece of plywood, because the outside of the garage is not really in that great of shape. So I'd like to go with some metal on the outside, and that'll give me the opportunity. I can just cover that up. You'll never even know it's there. It's one more air leak that I don't have to worry about. And other than that, I mean, it's just kind of trial and error. I ran out of fuel for the heater, so I had to go collect some more of that the other day, and just kind of going through some boxes and such. But this project is eating me alive. I mean, really, it just, every time I turn around, I'm thinking of something new. You know what? I could add this to it. I could do that. Sometimes it's best just start simple and go with that for a little while, and then later on you can come back. And then, but I'm trying to, I think, just do it all at once, have it all ready to go, done. You know, maybe it's just a mentality that I got. I don't know. Still got a lot of welds to clean up on it. A lot of pieces need just some cleaning, and a lot of these welds, man, once that regulator crapped out on me, once it started playing its games, it was one weld after another. Just one would look really good, next one would look like crap. One would look really good, next one would look like crap. Thankfully, I can grind those down to where you can't see them, and some of them are kind of in a spot that even if you knew where to look, it's going to be really hard to find. So with that, I think I'll be able to conceal many of these welds. And but overall, I think I'm going to be pretty happy with this bench. Height-wise, it seems like it's going to work great. It's level. It is all there. Plus, I gained. Oh, when I overall started this, I was only wanting a 6 foot bench, and I went ahead and added an extra foot, which worked out perfectly. I've got a 5 foot. I think it's a 5 foot electrical bar that I plan to mount down here at the bottom of this, and I've got an electrical out right around the corner. I can just tap into that, and that's really going to make a big help too. So I'm really excited to see how this build's going to turn out. I'm getting eager, but there's also so many things that I can only so many things that I can do that regular. I mean, if that doesn't cooperate, there's nothing I can do about that. And actually, I pretty much need to get my pickup to where I can start parking it in here. We're fixing to get in the latter, in the colder part of the latter months here, and I am really going to need. I'm going to need that garage space for my pickup. It's going to get too frigid here. So until next time, I just kind of a quick update on how this project's coming along anyway, and then hopefully by the next time I'm on here, we'll see a completed product. But until then, thanks for watching. We'll see y'all next time.